Of April 27, 2011 cut deep scars, both physically and mentally, across our state.
Thousands suffered losses from their homes, businesses, and the places that serve as a source of inspiration and pride. That's where WIAT 42 News anchor Stephen Houck shares a story of survival.
At the corner of Dugan Avenue and Hibernian Street in Birmingham's Pratt City community stands a library. That library, along with most homes and businesses in this neighborhood, were destroyed on April 27, 2011.
This is a large wedge tornado.
It was so extensively damaged that we had to completely rebuild.
4 years later, the building is finally back open for business.
Oh, I feel so much pride that they've even rebuilt in this area, you know.
The memories from those living in Pratt City are still very raw.
It was a big, it was a big adjustment for all of us to start literally over again.
For library assistant Lenaria Creer, her home, like the library, was in the path of a massive EF4 tornado that struck the community.
And I had to literally be dug out. I was at home alone. My husband had left to go pick our son up from work, so I endured the tornado by myself.
She says what she witnessed from her window was terrifying.
It was very scary. I always say my dog saved my life. We had a German Shepherd and a pit bull, and I looked out the window when I saw it had gotten so dark, and I was thinking of going and getting them and bringing them in the house, and it was almost as if an invisible hand just took them by their tails, and they started going up in the air. And they went over my neighbor's fence and just almost disappeared.
That's when she ran for safety and prayed.
That I have to say, I just called on the Lord and asked him to protect me and cover me. And my sense just said to get as low to the bottom of the house as I possibly could.
2 days later, Mrs. Creer says a miracle happened.
We thought we had lost them, but the dogs came back to that rubble. 2 days later, we came back and they were there on the porch.
Like her beloved pets, the people of Pratt City also came back to rebuild their homes, their lives, and the library.
But I'm glad to be back here because Pratt City wasn't just where I lived, but it was also where I worked.
They brought with them a sense of pride for their community. It's the Pratt City way.
I realized that Pratt City will live on no matter what happens now.